Hi, good evening. Welcome to my daily live session on various topics for creating world class companies and exceptional leaders. And the main topic here is about changing the mindset and culture, which I've been speaking about quite some time now. And today I chose to use a different kind of a background. So I did some groundwork, and so I want to really use a kind of a, what should I say, customized and trademarked background, kind of a screen with Duho on it. So maybe it'll take some time to get that. Till that time, I want to use this to try it out how it looks. And please also do give me a feedback as to what your impression was with this kind of a background rather than the normal background which I use every day. So with that, let me directly jump into what I've been talking. Every day I've been talking about some tool or the other. So today it's something different. Yesterday, day before, and Monday, I spoke about some things which are very, very simple, very basic in nature, Pareto analysis. Then after that, it was about checklists. And today, I'm talking about something which is a little more complex. Uh, some of you may have understood this, some of you may have read this, but then it is not very common. So let me start talking about straight away the Bridges transition model. The Bridges transition model. That's what you're going to see now. And this is something which is what you could use in any change management, any kind of a change that is happening. There is always something which is important. So I'll put this a little bigger so that you can read the model, and after that I'll increase my video size. So here there is a graph which is shown on this screen, and this graph is something which is intended to explain the concept of Bridges transition model, which shows the importance of a particular topic and the time on the x-axis. So as the time increases, how does the importance change, or how does the importance evolve when you are trying to change something, when you're trying to change your mindset or culture? How does that change is what is shown on this slide. The multiple things I want to talk about here, and before that, in case any of you have any question, please do post it as a comment. Then after that, I would be more than happy to answer that. So first, let me start talking about the import. What is importance? So let us say I'll just give you a very simple example. I keep telling people to really do a daily report at the end of the day, so that they can make sure that the day's proceedings are all captured, and it is reported in a way that people can understand and appreciate, so that there is a scorecard for the daily morning meeting. So this is something which I feel is extremely important for me, because I have seen that it is important, and it really gave me a lot of benefits, a lot of results in using that. Many may not really find it easy, find it really exciting, find it really very inspiring. So there, it is important to understand that it has some benefit, and that for that some amount of push is required. And therefore, when the existing setup is there, I'm doing something in a particular way, and I would only do something new only if I see that the importance is extremely high. That particular thing becomes extremely high of priority for me, high importance for me. What does high importance mean? High importance means that either I've been motivated with some kind of a carrot, or I've been threatened with a stick. Either of the two. The only two are there in the organizations, right? Either a carrot or a stick. So either I've been threatened or I've been motivated. So of course, the first would be to really motivate. Motivate is not about giving money. Motivate is about trying to really link what you're doing to a purpose of yours. Motivating is trying to explain how whatever you're doing will help you in achieving your dreams, your goals. And that is what motivation is all about. If you see, the new beginning starts much higher. The green one is the new beginning, the new change, which we are talking about. And the yellow one is the ending, losing, or letting go. Whatever that you were doing earlier, you have to let it go for a new thing to really blossom out, to really come out. And then there is a neutral zone. Let me talk about that also. That is a threshold zone. The threshold zone is something which is extremely important. Now I'll increase the video size and then reduce the size of the image, so that you can see my face, and I can also talk to you directly. So here, let us say that you want to introduce, like I said, the daily reporting. It's a which possibly people are not used to. Now, what benefits are you able to derive from that is something that you would need to explain to them, and then give time. People need time to understand that. Once they see that it is important, only then will the job start. Very interesting, isn't it? When you're trying to change something, you always say that, look, I feel it is important, it is good, and I really decided and I wanted to go ahead with this new initiative, but then the team is not collaborating, team is not cooperating. It won't happen at all. The team will never collaborate because they don't see that it is important. And therefore, the most important thing for a leader is to ensure that there is importance, understood importance by the team. The team has understood and appreciated importance, and for that you need to give time. So in one example, which I am right now going through, we did a daily report with a client of ours, and this daily report meant that they had to give, just 1 second, I'll just cancel this call and then I'll get back to you. Just one second, I don't know who's calling, it's a call from US, so I'll just take this call and get back to you. Just hold on, please. Hello, Dinaka here. Hello. Okay, so sorry for that. I just switch off my phone. It's a better thing to do so that I don't really get disturbed. Sorry for the inconvenience and the disturbance. In my case, this is like doing the what do you call it, as bad multitasking, which I was talking about the other day. So I was saying, okay, sorry for that. Now the idea is that you need to really create that importance. So what we did was made a report and told him to really make a simple report of finding out how many GRNs are made every day. GRN is a goods receipt note, and how many GRNs have come with a self-quality certification from the vendor, and how many of the lots which were received got accepted in the first go. That means it had zero defect. Okay, three things: how many GRNs were made today, and how many came with the self-certification, and how many came with zero defect. That means the lot got accepted immediately. So this kind of a report on a daily basis with individual values and cumulative values. He did that for 3 days, and after that he could see that the numbers are not matching because he has told the quality guy that you cannot, the GRN guy, that you cannot invert anything without a self-certification report, but still it was inverted. The quality guy could not take a part or a batch for inspection without a self-certification report, but he took it, and the lot got rejected. So this is something which became visible. Once it became visible, he saw that it is getting people some kind of an importance automatically. He is setting the priorities for the organization. So once that happened, then the reporting started kicking up. So what is important is, first, most important thing is, when you are trying to introduce anything new, like what you see in the green part of the picture, it is important to really create an importance which is much more than what they are getting today. That means that they need to feel that it is something important. How do I feel it is important? Because I see that there is a benefit to me. Only then the importance increases. If I don't have any benefit to me, it is not important to me, isn't it? And that benefit is something which we need to explain to the people, each and every person, in her own words, and then wait for them to accept and then realize that it is important to them. That is the first step, which is part of the Bridges transition model. So, and then there is also a natural threshold, natural zone. What is the natural zone? That means, let us say I am having some importance for whatever I'm doing today as an existing activity. If I need to really start doing something new, then the threshold in the beginning of the curve is rather low. That means, if suppose I had on a scale of 1 to 10 given the importance to what I'm doing today at 6, and then if I want to do something new, if moment the importance becomes 7, for example, in my rating, I would start thinking of doing something new at this moment. Okay. As the time progresses, as I start venturing into the change, then the resistance increases because I feel that this bloody shit, what I'm doing, is not really going to help me. Therefore, the threshold level also increases. The neutral zone increases. You just see that graph. As you move along in time, the neutral zone increases because that is when you need more carrots and more sticks to make sure that the change is persistent. The change is consistent. The same thing happens in our, what should I say, evergreen, or not evergreen, it would be a wrong word, in our persistent, continuous effort to go to the gym and then do weightlifting or do some exercise so that we can create a better body. The first days, it would be very good. We saw a fantastic video, a very, very energizing video of somebody of our age with a fantastic build, which motivated us in going to a gym. Good, very good. That was the first day. The importance became very high. And moment the 2 or 3 days got over, or maybe a week got over, then I started getting pains in my body and it was aching. It was not so comfortable, not so exciting. And then morning I had to get up in a cold weather in winter. Even in Bangalore, it's winter, right? Winter means it is winter. Relatively, it is quite cold. The summers is about 38 degrees. Winters, we are at 16 degrees. Drop of about 20 degrees temperature is quite cold. So in Europe, Germany, or America, it's even colder. No, I can't really imagine. So the winter is difficult to get up in the morning. It's so tough. Now I need more motivation. I need somebody to push me. I need a carrot. I need a stick. Similarly, in organizations, when some change is done, after the initial phase of euphoria, the natural zone increases. That means the amount of additional benefit that I need to see in what I'm doing as a new activity should be far, far more than what I'm doing in my regular earlier habits. So therefore, the zone increases there, the natural zone increases in between. And as you start getting more used to the new way of doing things, then this again gets narrowed down. And once you have got a new habit, then the amount of importance required for me to deviate from the old habit to the new habit is very less, because the moment I see a small benefit, I know that's going to help me, so I get back to the new habit. So this is all about the Bridges transition model. The key is to make sure that the importance initially is better than somebody perceives the importance of a new way of doing things, a new way of new habit, of a new strategy, of a new initiative, better than what they're doing normally. And that delta increase in importance can be less initially, and after some time of doing the new activity, this delta has to be much more for the person to persist, because there is a very, very strong desire to fall back. Therefore, the importance delta after some time should be much higher, and as you progress along, it again further narrows down. And once you have internalized the habit, let's say 21 days afterwards, then it becomes a natural habit. Then there is no need for such a high delta in importance. This is for any change which one has to keep in mind whenever you're doing change management, whenever you're doing any kind of a changing of mindset or culture. And that's the reason why in the case of DoHow, we start talking about initial activity of doing some thinking. And after that, the same thinking is repeated consistently. And that's at some point of time, we also introduce reviews so that the push becomes more stronger. And the push being more stronger is what that gives you the change. Thanks a lot for watching. Today, you learned about Bridges transition model. Tomorrow, it will be a different tool again. I welcome you again tomorrow for the same at the same time, 8:30 evening Indian Standard Time. Today, I got delayed a little because I had some phone calls going on. And then in between also, I got another phone call. I'm terribly sorry for that. It's a absolute unacceptable or intolerant disturbance. I'm sorry for that. In any case, for those of you in India, have a nice evening. For those of you outside India, have a great day ahead. And see you tomorrow, more or less at the same time, 8:30 Indian Standard Time, on a new tool, randomly selected, which is necessary for creating world-class companies and exceptional leaders. Goodbye.